Hello, Giancarlo back here. Today, I would like to be making a video discussing platinum versus gold. The topic of platinum versus gold recently has gotten into my head. As of recent, I've searched up a lot of different elemental reports and classifications of platinum on the minerals list and element table. I have always been fascinated by platinum and its rarity and its beautiful luster and shine. It's a very much similar metal to silver, but it's just different in the sense of it's much more rare, and its properties of its elemental properties are much different in comparison to silver. I just wanted to discuss today my key differences of my perspective of platinum. One of my key perspectives of platinum is the fact that it's rarer than gold, but the fact that it's also undervalued in comparison. I think platinum is the type of metal that a lot of people sleep on because they're not sure of its ability to rise in value. But I think that it's not necessarily the fact that it may or may not rise in value, but the fact of its rarity. I think its rarity is going to be playing a key role in its soon but inevitable price rise. I think as time goes on, platinum is only going to rise more. As we've recently seen, we've seen platinum go from approximately $940 an ounce to close to, as of today, as of September 12, 2025, where it's close to the 1400 mark per ounce. I think that platinum has potential and growth to be able to touch close to 2000 per ounce, probably in the next couple of years. I think platinum not only is undervalued, but it's underappreciated. It's a very, very beautiful metal, much like silver. It has a very beautiful luster and shine, and I think that platinum is just very, very much undervalued and underappreciated. It's a really gorgeous metal. If you compare it directly to silver, it has the same type of shine, the same type of luster, but it's much, much rarer. In human history, we have mined approximately, to my knowledge, about 6,000 metric tons of platinum and approximately 208,000 metric tons of gold. If you compare those direct numbers comparison to each other, platinum is the much obvious, much rarer element. But just because it's rare doesn't mean that it should be more expensive theoretically. It's all about market demand and availability. As we see today, platinum is not much used as it used to be. So it not being used as much is what I believe is its main holdback of its value. I do think though in the future, very, very much soon, that we could see platinum break through to $2,000 per ounce. And I very much think that it's very important for us stackers to at least get at least some platinum in our stacks. For me in particular, I don't have much platinum, but I do have a 5-gram Agar Horus bar, which is a Switzerland-made platinum bar. It's a very, very pretty bar. I was able to pick this up from bullion exchanges. I got this bar for about $187. And today it's worth about $220 just in its platinum value. And I think that it was a pretty good grab. I really, really like its color. I like its luster. It's much like silver, but just a different type of white metal. And of course, a lot of people always say, why buy platinum versus buying gold? I think the fact of buying platinum is not based strictly off of the price, but of the weight. If I were at my gold goal, which I'm not, but if I were at my gold goal in total of what I have, I would definitely be picking up platinum more frequently. But in good time, I believe that I'm definitely going to be closer to my gold goal. And once I get to the approximate value of gold that I want to have per ounces and dollars, fiat dollars, I will definitely be interested in acquiring a ton of more platinum. Because it's a lot easier as a stacker to save up the $1,600 or $1,500 it would cost me to buy an ounce of platinum as a coin than it would be for me to save the $3,700-ish that it will cost for an ounce of gold. And I think that that's a really good proposition for platinum's return to stackers. Just the sheer amount more you can buy in comparison to gold. I think that platinum has that potential, much like silver, to be able to acquire more of it in due time and be able to have a nice stack and just let it ride out over time in terms of value. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is more of just speculation and opinion. But I do think that platinum will have its day again. It's a very beautiful metal. I think it's very undervalued, and I think it's very, very much misunderstood. I would love to see platinum have a return again to people's collections and people's stacks. And I hope that it's something that people will be buying more of down the line. I see platinum going places in the future, and I think that it has the potential for it. And as terms of silver versus the idea of platinum, I know a lot of people say that silver is the better buy versus platinum, which is also just more of a speculation or an opinion. Most, if not all of this is opinion based. But I think that there's arguments for both metals. As anything, there's always a positive or a con. I think that silver does have the potential to outpace platinum in terms of value faster, but I definitely do think that platinum could hold its own ground as well. But this was just a short but long, I guess, discussion of the comparison of my personal beliefs and some facts like the, quantity mind. And I think that it was just a way to express my personal belief of platinum. I love the metal. I think that someday it's going to go places, and it's definitely going to hold a portion of my stack in the future. I'm definitely going to be acquiring more platinum as time goes on. Once I am able to meet my gold goals, once they're met, I will definitely be acquiring more platinum, and I think that it's going to go places. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. I would love to have any discussions or any types of topics that we can talk about down there in the comments about anyone else's personal opinion or belief of platinum versus gold. Do you stack it? Do you own any platinum? Is there anything of platinum that you would like to own? Anything and everything is welcome as long as it's respectful and kind and considerate, which most people in our community know and everyone pretty much follows through with. I appreciate everybody watching, and I thank you all for the growth. I've come a long way in my YouTube channel, and I really want to see my subscriber count grow, and I would love to see our community grow as a whole. I appreciate all the love and support from all our community members, and I appreciate everyone's generosity to spend some of the time that they have watching some of my content. And I hope all of you guys have a blessed, amazing day. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again in next week's video. Goodbye.